if so, no lie, if somebody had had the silence spell, could probably cast it and then blow a hole in the side of
I
the ship.
do. Hold on, I think I have silence.
Let's see what you prep for today before you change it. Guys, you're in front of these cages. The Couatl is there looking at you. Anything you'd love to do at this point?
So I'm with them at this point, right?
Yeah.
I'm with. Okay. So I talked to Tegan and GoldPetal. What's it like? What like?
Hold on. Did you find anything on the? Oh, you say you just get the general direction of where it is.
Yeah. So I tell them, like, guys, I don't know what's going on. I feel like extremely powerless right now. Did you manage to find anything out while you were on here? I couldn't feel Bane, so I had to come here with Aurrin. He's behind me guarding the door.
We found a bunch of
when you get the chance.
What happened?
Pick your prepared spells when you get the chance.
Prepared? What do you mean prepared spells?
Wizards prepare, like, you get like 6 spells that you prepare each day.
I didn't know that.
Oh, also, I just want to have a reaction ready. The first guy that comes out of this room gets a sword in his back. Just saying.
Okay.
So I can only have 6 out of all my levels.
Well, it may have increased. Screw it. We'll push on. Reach this far.
Okay.
So what you were saying, you guys were discussing something.
So I'm asking them for any information they learned since they've been on.
Well, the fools here seem to be unknowledgeable of the magic using to block the telepathic communication of the Couatl and our magic. I could ask around, but I'm feeling very tawdry.
Sage is taken aback by this method acting going on right now. Look at the.
Go ahead.
But he takes the note. He looks at Tegan. Anything else?
There's a bunch of cannons. We're wondering if we could slip the snakes through there, but I'm not too sure.
And Sage looks in the direction of what he's talking about.
Okay. The holes between the cannons, and you can roll the cannons back a bit. This is how they reload it. You'd roll it back a bit and give a little more space. One of the cannons falls really close to that place where you felt that dull feeling, Sage, but there are a few rows like a little further down where you were fine when you were at that point.
Interesting. Like at the point where the cannon was?
Yeah, so there are some cannons further back down in the ship, a few like 20 or 30 feet back, where you didn't feel that magic dulling effect.
Interesting. Fun.
So there's a space there that,
All right, so let's see.
I think we could slide this. I really want to get the Couatls out, like, more than anything. I really want to get them out.
Let's see. How far is that area of it where I felt fine?
30 feet back.
30 feet back. Sage
you're
like
with
has
the group about 60 feet back.
With the group, so that's fine. Sage like takes a second to think, and tells them that he's gonna move back because he knows there's something in this area that's dampening all of the magic of anything in range. So he moves back to that area where he felt fine. Look to see if you can undo the locks on the Couatl GoldPetal.
If I can undo the locks on the okay then.
Aurrin, roll investigation.
Can we check to see if there's any keys?
Gilhanna would like to try. Well, yeah. Do I have the key for the cage, or it was just the key for the?
The key for the area. Y'all can roll investigation one more time.
All right, let me roll investigation real quick.
I got a nat 20.
Oh,
beautiful.
What is up today? What is up with guys rolling these 20s today?
Sage, as you look back to where the cannon was behind you, you see in the little glint of sunlight that there is a key hanging beside that cannon, and it seems to match the size of the locks here.
So he catches it. So Sage, as Sage moving back, Gilhanna, like he tells Gilhanna and Tegan, look, there's something over there by the cannon. It looks like to be a key for the cage. Go test it out.
So can you slide the
With
key
an
down?
actually, you know it's exactly.
I know the key. That is the key.
All right. So you guys retrieve the key.
Can you slide it down?
No, you just retrieve it. I'm not going to walk step by step with it to get the key. So you have the keys in your hand.
Okay.
Who's in? What y'all doing with the keys now?
Unlocking the.
Hold on. Let me take a step back just in case Psychic Lady thinks that I'm actual GoldPetal.
There.
Oh shit.
Prepare a dodge action just in case.
He rolled a nat 20 on the disguise, so the Couatls think he's.
But the Couatls will notice that we are with them.
And they also don't have telepathy.
So what y'all doing? You prepare a dodge action, which is cool.
You want me to unlock the gate?
All right.
What?
I have a meta question to ask.
Okay, you can unlock the gate in the meantime, Tegan. What's your question, Shaun?
If I cast a spell outside of the field, but the activation is inside, would that work?
You can test it with a cantrip very easily.
I can test it with a cantrip. All right, cool.
You have a quiet cantrip?
What was that?
You have a quiet cantrip? We don't really want to bring attention to us.
I can literally, I have plenty of quiet cantrips.
I'm gonna ask a question real
Hold on,
quick.
Prince was asking something.
You know, probably won't tell you want to tell the celestial being who you are for you know.
Arlando, you're
I want to do that. I'll do that.
I was going to ask that if you light a firecracker and then throw it in water, does it still explode?
Hey, Shaun, what are you going to do to test this?
He's gonna test it with prestidigitation to create like light sparks inside the field.
Oh, I thought you were going to try a message, but okay, prestidigitation. You will do your sparks. Exactly where the field starts, the sparks stop.
Interesting.
And if you step outside of the field, as you stepped out, Bane returns. And then he like slivers towards the field and disappears again.
Oh, poor baby. He's anxious. Anyway, I'm going to like just gently like approach the cage just to not startle them. And I don't know if the Couatls can hear and understand me. I assume they can, but I'm like, we're going to try get you out of here.
I doubt they would, considering that they were telepathic and only speak Celestial.
But I just, I'm moving slow so that they don't think we're here to do any harm.
The large one, Kichi, slithers to your Tegan and just kind of puts her head against the cage. Just rests the forehead against the cage.
And I unlock it and quietly open the door.
And they slither out just as quickly as they can. And as they slither past that field of no magic, you see the Couatl, you see the small Couatl, and then suddenly you see Bane appear. And then there is just this, who is outside of the field?
I am, Sage.
Sage and Aurrin. Gilhanna and Tegan are still back in the anti-magic area. Sage and Aurrin, it's almost overloading. You just hear, oh my god, I missed you. Oh, never again. Oh, Mom, Dad. It's just so much like emotion that comes from this stage. It's almost, you're in that telepathic link. It's almost overwhelming. And
Sage like turns the volume from 10 to like 3. You explicitly told me I could do that. You hear Bane in your head. By the way, my name is Shaun. I think I told you this, but thank you so much. They came from so many directions.
I don't know how to thank you. They came from so many directions. From Inzibaba, from the sky. I couldn't protect them. I tried to come back, but then poof, it was so much. And, go ahead.
We still need to get them out of there. Can we try the cannon thing?
Yeah. Like Sage tells him like he understands, but first of all, like we have to get out of here fast. Will anyone notice us first?
How damaged are they? Can they fly? Do they need a little bit of healing before they go?
No, we can't cover our own healing.
They can change forms, right? Can they shrink?
Yeah, but the small Couatl is able. You just see she puts her body halfway through, and that's fine for her. She comes back, turns back into the child, and Bane looks at you, Sage and Aurrin. I guess you guys would have also left the anti-magic field, Tegan and Gilhanna. Bane turns to you, Sage, and the Couatl Kichi says, "Hi, I'd like you all to meet our child, Maya."
Oh, Maya, what a pretty girl.
And as you can imagine, we will be getting out of here.
Please.
I hope you will not be too far behind. Thank you. And she just kisses all of you on your forehead. The Maya waves and holds up her hand. She looks at you. Once the telepathy comes back on, Gilhanna, they were eyeing you suspiciously, but once the telepathy is back on, they're like, "Oh, that's cute. Oh, GoldPetal, we hate him." Almost bit your face off.
I apologize so profusely because of the shield. She's just like she's feel like shit for the past couple of days, couple of hours since she found out about it.
Kichi, hold your hand.
Here's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one thing for Gilhanna, and I'll be like, all right, telepathically, of course, and I'm like, Miss Great Serpent, would now be a good time to give Gilhanna some of your poison. I mean, some of your venom, so we may get rid of GoldPetal.
But the thing is they're poisonous, or will it just heal you?
Oh, she heard you think that, Tegan, and she says, "No, a snake has its fangs."
Good.
Gilhanna, anything you can do to this GoldPetal, fuck him up. And then she just see, even in her, you see, she asks for the vial that she can just feel you thinking about. You can't just hand her the jar. Once you hand her the jar, like she squeezes down on her teeth, just pulls up like a vial for you, corks it. Doesn't hand it back. She has a tail at this point. But she
tails it back.
She turns back into the Asmere. That's her favorite form to have, and she actually just hands it over to you and says, "Good luck, Gilhanna, and please, you must not blame yourself. You must not blame yourself. We know you had the best intentions, and never forget to share. It was beautiful to see you share, Gilhanna."
The shield? Share the poison?
You can share the poison. Ensure GoldPetal gets an extra dose.
If we can pull it off. Because I really don't think we should, run headfirst into battle against a whole crew in a massive ship. Just saying.
I would also just like to point out that we do have option B.
Sink the ship and get the hell out? Oh!
I was also gonna say, like, I don't really care either way, but do you want to release that thing that you seem so fond of?
Yeah,
alright, one at a time. Hold on. I think Shaun was saying something first.
I was saying like Sage doesn't necessarily care too much, but we do want to release that panther thing with the axe embedded in its head.
Yes, yeah.
He's iconic. He's iconic.
I'm probably going to have to cast animal friendship on it. I'm not sure how friendly it is.
Give it some food again. Should we just
Yeah, sure.
hold on. DM, I'm gonna pull some nonsense. But you remember that time Aurrin had his food that the people spat on and he passed out before he could finish it, and I said that I would want
I mean,
to,
I
like,
just assume you guys always have food.
I know, but like this is meat. This is meat. You know, a cat, like a big old cat needs some meat, and this is like a big old kind of saliva soaked.
I mean, GoldPetal can like go grab that kid from before.
I know, but you know, I'm just thinking, if I have Aurrin's leftovers, can I just give it to Axe Panther?
Before that, what I'll do is, since you're in this space with Kichi and Maya,
They haven't left yet?
that's the thing. So
The Dragon Ball Z episode.
At the moment, they're in the human form. So Maya says to you, so long back hair, charcoal, dark eyes. She holds each of your hand and says, "Thank you." And then she turns back into the Couatl and slivers out the cannon, the hole that the cannon has. Kichi actually does a similar thing where she was in her Esmer form. She turned into that to kind of hand you the thing. Turns into like a little parrot and flies through the hole in the hull. Bane, yeah, so she has her long flowing hair, her parrot wings, just Esmer features. Then she turns back into parrot, flies off into the horizon. Bane actually looks at you, Sage, and with the last bit of telepathy from Kichi, says, "I cannot go back, not in this form. They can track me, but they cannot track them."
I see.
They'll come back from. We'll have to make sure we get Bane out in one piece.
And I know that once you are here, I at least have a friend if they need to contact anyone.
That's true.
And then he slithers up your rope.
I'm sorry, my good friends.
Oh,
at least we'll be together
we should give them one of the sending stones, so at least they can talk every morning.
They're not accepting anything from you ever again. You get that thought comes to you and it's like, keep it, and then they fly away.
And I imagine they would be able to send such a do a spell like sending on their own.
So
I imagine so.
I'm just gonna take a look at all the other creatures in the cages and say, yeah, just Axe Panther. The rest of them will just have to meet their maker or whatever.
Okay, thank you.
That is
you got the puddle of water that's dangerous. You got the torch.
The others might just murder us.
I mean, but they're also defenseless animals. But that's none of Sage's business.
Don't come to me with that, Pete. Did you ever watch a movie called Rage where they went to release the animals from the testing center and it ended up starting the zombie apocalypse? Those things only want to tear our face off. The only thing we look for is Axe Panther.
I mean,
only Axe Panther. Everything else stays.
Everything else burns with this ship. Trust me.
I recall a very similar situation to this where you question your neutral good character.
Look, I'm willing to say things need to die if it will save more people.
Are you saying that animals are lesser than people, Tegan?
So you guys
more people will die if we release these few animals.
Two things. Two things you notice. One, Axe Panther is out of the cage. You'll need to address it. It is familiar with you, but it is not. It is still a wild animal. Secondly, you notice a lot more sunshine coming through the ship.
We gotta get out of here, guys.
All right.
I want to just quickly throw Axe Panther my meat real quick, just you know, in a direction.
Yeah, quickly.
Animal handling.
Gilhanna,
I'm not even giving it to him. I'm throwing the meat.
Get your panther in control. Let's go.
Let's see how it behaves.
17 plus 6. I'm good.
You don't even need a like help or advantage. All right. 16. You want the advantage? Well, no, you have plus 6. Yeah, I don't have enough things to. So Axe Panther is here with the meat, and it takes it up and just starts chomping down.
Okay.
How is he looking? Was she healed up?
fine. I mean,
minus the axe in its head, but it's
fine
basically
as-
part of his body
As fine
now.
as a panther can be with an axe in its head, right?
yeah, I think at this point, removing the axe would be the worst thing to do. It's obviously been
Yeah,
like
the
4
axe
days
is now a
now.
part of its head.
Yeah.
Listen, when GoldPetal saw this thing, he was like, "Man, I've never seen a panther with a naturally occurring axe in its head. It's a unicorn, the unicorn of jaguars, of panthers."
That's just the barber.
All right, you did say there were some other. You did say there was some other loot in that cage. Anything of use? Anything that would?
Can we grab any gold? Is there any gold around that we can grab?
There is no gold. There are some weapons on the floor of one cage.
Potions, birth control, nothing.
Torches.
Regular weapons.
Yes.
All right, if there's a +1 battle axe, I wouldn't mind trading it out.
Okay.
Oh,
They must have cleared out Zibalba.
No. I regret that statement because
you do regret that statement.
These weapons are probably the weapons from the blade room, and once I leave the magic barrier, they're probably going to come to life. So I'm leaving.
Why would they? Why they would take enchanted weapons from blade room?
They want everything. They don't care. Everything.
Why would they take a giant cat with tentacles that can teleport?
I'll tell you now that we're out of initiative. The puddle of water you saw was the ice block. They just looted everything. So like they're like, oh cool, an ice block. It could not survive in this anti-magic thing, but they're like, fuck it, an ice block.
Just chuck it in.
It's okay, like
okay.
This is some hoarder syndrome intensified. This is when you pick up every pickable item in a game imaginable, even though they're completely useless.
Pretty much.
Like, oh, wooden sword. I don't need this.
Just fuck it, I want that.
Like legit, who's a shovel? I can't use a shovel, but I sure want that shovel.
So quick, since we're gaining sunlight, are you casting animal friendship on this thing?
I don't need to. It's calmed down unless you want to fight.
Has it? Is that
Can panthers swim? I assume they can.
Yeah, but maybe not a mile offshore.
That's true.
We have space on the cog. I can cast animal friendship if we're taking it with us.
Yeah, because
may as well. You know what I think we should do? Make a run for it.
Let me see how long animal friendship lasts.
Fog's gone.
What?
Fog's gone.
What if we like leave the evil torch on the ship and make a run for it?
Animal friendship.
It's a distraction or something. I don't know.
Holy shit! It lasts 24 hours. Hot damn. You can have a full day.
Just so you know, if we toss the torch, it's going to attack us first because
no, that's what I'm saying. Toss it away, like far off, and we get the hell out. Hope it doesn't see us.
And then we throw the torch back with us.
Or we throw it as long as we can see there's other people present.
I was literally just gonna say to throw it in some corner of the room. The fire elemental will go batshit crazy. Someone will notice it, and they will draw attention.
The thing is, it can't afford for it to see us, because if it sees us, we're screwed.
I mean, as you have this conversation, you hear, "Father, what are you doing here?"
Well,
he's done clapping cheeks already.
Like,
I mean, not everyone can last a whole 9 minutes. Also, you guys to back.
Oh my god!
What in the hell happened here? What's his name again? Alexander. I gave you one job to watch the fucking Couatls. I know I come here to find that they're no longer on the ship. What were you doing?
Nothing, Father. I was.
It's that damn half elf again, isn't it?
No, Father. I swear.
You want this nastiness, boy?
Father, I told you.
If you don't go off of the ship right now, I'm going to watch me on you.
I told you, Floria is just a fling. We just needed her help, and
I don't want her on this ship.
As you say, Father.
You tossed her overboard. Are you going?
It just switched over to
roll deception.
With advantage, I would say that's worth of that.
Advantage.
No, that needs advantage. That's your dad.
Point of inspiration, so you can roll it with advantage.
That's daddy. I love that. That's good.
Oh, I hate you. Wait, advantage?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Please, for the love of God.
Jesus.
For the love
Good Lord.
just Owen is slightly better.
Damn it.
All right. What is 15 with your pluses on deception?
Deception. I'm pretty sure my deception is a negative.
Oh no!
If you don't beat a 21, like it's a very convincing performance, Gilhanna. But like you said something and maybe like just the cadence of your voice slips.
Is a patwa.
And he says, "No, Father, I."
Oh no.
The fog
It had
just
to end.
dissipated, Father. I think maybe.
Yeah, Sage is not dealing with this. Sage casts Shadow Blade and literally,
I also attack immediately.
Casts Shadow Blade and uses his feline instincts to close the gap instantly and shove the Shadow Blade
So
through
here's
his
the
chest.
issue: you guys would not have surprised him, but he would have looked around and started saying, "It's like, what is the human doing here? What's all these people doing here for?"
Regardless, we still
Roll
like
initiative as his eyes widen.
Hold on.
God!
No. He has had enough time to say guard.
He's not had enough time to do that.
Roll initiative.
Initiative.
So wait, if he rolls like the first initiative, he will get
his initiative is 3. Roll.
Initiative.
We may be able
plus
to
2, 9.
Oh my god, all the initiatives are so tiny.
Except mine.
Except yours.
3
I
plus.
have the second highest, so.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Wait, what do you mean 16? Where's
Why
your
did you
16?
roll again? You just rolled
Guard.
3.
What's the 3 for then?
I guess he's rolling for the guard.
Or is he rolling?
Other people to roll, but that's right. All right. So
Did our guard come out of the room?
Oh no, it's Florence.
Wait. If I get to do.
Oh, wait, hold on. Now that I think about it, Aurrin did prepare an action for if a guard came up to the room, you'd stab him in the back. Does that count at this point?
Since we rolled initiative, and my initiative is higher than what's his face? Can I cast silence before he gets to say guards? It's 120-foot radius.
he would have done the roll Arcana, and let me see. Tegan.
Also, like Cree, like guys, we should play Among Us with this like framing
20,
like
nat 20.
Like Alexander is the imposter.
Hold up. I got a nat 20, which is the best I can do since I have to, I'm not good at this.
All right. So you can allow you to burn that. You rolled a natural 20.
I rolled the natural 20.
I'll allow you to burn.
What is happening today?
For silence.
So,
yeah. Before he says guards.
All right. So silence. It's 120-foot radius. No sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius. You're centered on a point you choose within range. I start the point where he is directly. So no, but it's only for 20 feet. So but that's basically what I do. Everyone else, I'm gonna have to rely on you to get this guy down as quick. Wait, how far is he from us?
He is. He would have been
5
like
feet away from somebody.
No.
What?
About 40 feet away from everyone.
Okay, that means we can still talk, but he can't because he's in the radius where there's no side. And I just quickly say, guys, it's only a 20-foot radius. He's quiet. We need to pin him down now. Now.
He says "ga" and silence. Yeah. Give me your initiative rolls real quick.
15 for me. That's why I was the first to
for me.
go.
Huh? 8 for Sage, 9 for Aurrin. Gilhanna?
What did I say?
Gilhanna is 3.
3 plus
I got
3.
a 3.
What's
5.
5. All right.
No.
Alright. Silence is a second level.
The 3+2.
Tegan coming in clutch with
Right?
that.
I was really scared because Arcana is something that's an intelligence roll, which is my worst roll.
Yeah, but
So the fact that I get a freaking net 20 is literally the best case scenario. Like it couldn't get any better than this.
All right. He's silenced. Aurrin. Your turn.
Right.
Is it Arrin's turn?
Well, Tegan, I'd allow you to use your turn to do that.
Did I score higher than Aurrin?
Nah, you didn't say 8?
Oh yeah, right. You got yeah, sorry.
So you're doing anything with your movement and so on?
I did say that we need to pin him down now, like pronto. We can't afford for him to.
Since I was by the door, wouldn't I be a bit closer to him?
He would have come down the steps. The door that you would have, if you wanted to hit somebody coming out of the guard quarters, yeah, you are a bit like 30 feet away, a bit closer, but you can get to him pretty quickly.
Perfect. So first thing I do is I enter rage, I run over to him, and I grapple him. He's not going anywhere.
Shit.
He's not going anywhere.
Although now you can't hear us and we can't hear you because you're now in the silent zone. But I'm pretty sure you understand that.
So wait, is it like a space?
I don't think Aurrin needs to hear what's up. He already knows the game plan. So
That's true, but how big is the silent space that you make?
it's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Yeah,
Around 20.
I hate you so much.
Aurrin rolled good.
Aurrin, roll the best you can.
With advantage, right? Because something blah 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 grapple barbarian.
They got 25.
No, he got 13 and a 12. What's that with your pluses? Aurrin, are you about to get body checked by a freaking elf? An elf spellcaster?
That literally just finished clapping cheeks.
A featherweight elf. God.
Listen, this is the final session.
Yo,
This hurts.
This is some
This
final
Where's
hurts.
my
session.
nat 20s? Where's my nat 20? Everybody get.
Everybody, I get natural.
And again, I think I deserve my nat 20s because I've been having really bad rolls for a lot of sessions.
That silence was clutch.
Wait.
Go ahead.
I have 2 attacks, don't I?
Go ahead.
I have 2 attacks, don't I?
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing it again.
Fuck you. Go
Want
ahead.
to grapple again?
Doing it
Or
again.
you want to do something else?
I'm grappling again.
Oh
Go ahead.
no. Okay. It's in
That's
character.
Yeah.
Damn, they're even worse.
Damn it, I rolled that too.
Yes!
So the
There we
first
go.
time you got him, Aurrin, like he sees you coming, he realized he's like, "Gah!" I realize his voice has stopped, sees you coming, and just like body checks you as you try to grapple him, just hits your hand away. But then like you're like, oh, you're a bit tougher than I thought, and then just boom. It's a pretty sloppy grab for you, but you still get it done as he's stuck in your arms.
Beautiful.
Um,
Can you knock him out? So he hasn't alerted the guards, right?
no.
Because I stopped him, thank God.
Phase of the mountain. It is
And
your
here's the
turn.
thing, the guards do not know yet that Fool's GoldPetal is not who he really is.
Yo, you know what? Another thing that was clutch was the fact that Gilhanna got a disguise kit. Because I just automatically assumed that if you did do a disguise, it would be Sage using disguise self, which would have been awkward as soon as you stepped into that anti-magic field.
Yep.
Like,
But no, you have the physical thing.
yeah.
I know, right? That's
Aesthetics.
amazing.
That mustache
Phase of the
twirling.
mountain is
Right.
your turn.
So where is he from me?
He's about 40 feet still.
Just try and knock him out. I think
So-
you have
so-
advantage
so-
against with that now.
So I'm guessing that you didn't count me casting my thing earlier. How far is Aurrin from him? Well, remember before you said it didn't take me by surprise. So I guess,
Oh yeah, so you can do
Right
it.
on me.
yeah. How far is Aurrin from him?
He's right on it. We're right on each other. I'm grappling him.
He's right on you.
Big hug. Big hug.
I just thought of the perfect punishment for Flurry and Alexander.
What?
Alexander.
Tegan has a.
You want to do it on your turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. All right,
Wait, what, where?
Probably
What's
for
the plan?
the best.
Remember, we can't hear Aurrin, and Aurrin can't hear us right now. Just
True. That's fine.
We're doing some mime stuff in the corner over there.
Just miming. Yeah. So Sage is gonna close the distance to the I guess the younger GoldPetal. Cast Shadow Blade and wait. If I cast Shadow Blade, can I attack still?
I think isn't Shadow a bonus action?
Advantage.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's a bonus action. Yes.
Yeah.
And we're in the dark. We're not in light. So yes. So I cast it and I stab him through the chest with it.
All right, roll
to kill him.
You have advantage since it's he's being grappled.
Yeah, fair enough.
And,
all right, so let's see.
he gets advantage
roll.
Shadow.
Wait, do I roll? You said roll to hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You roll advantage.
Roll
With
advantage.
Yeah.
So that is 10 plus 2, 12.
12 to hit.
The
weird thing about spellcasters is that might actually hit.
Yep. So roll the hit, so it's 2d8 damage.
It does.
Oh, you know what's funny? What's funny? I would have naturally already had advantage since we were in the dark.
Yeah. Roll damage.
So yeah. That's 9.
All right. With 9 damage, you see GoldPetal basically very confused. Thought it was just this incompetent team of people. You run up to him in the silent zone, stab him, and you see him just yell obscenities. But in silence, Sage, and with the Shadow Blade, you just shove this into him.
Yep.
It is Gilhanna's turn.
How's his HP? How's he looking now?
I mean, he looks hurt, but not like.
Yeah. I mean, the Shadow Blade does psychic damage, so.
All right, so Gilhanna. All right, so I don't really want to use. Like, can I just use a little bit of the Couatl venom and not be out of it? I did give her a jar.
You need the
venom. You have to use all of it if you're using it, and it's an action to administer it.
You want to use venom to attack the kid? Probably can take him out easy.
I mean, like, yeah, we can take him out easy, but I wanted him to get the punishment. I wanted to throw him in the room with the things and let them.
We still have his dad to deal with. He's the main villain. He's back in the village.
Right, let me just.
We're pretty much about to kill this kid, so he's going to be pretty pissed.
Right, can you remind me quickly how non-lethal actions work? So if I wanted to knock
unless
him
we make it look like an accident,
you need to bring him to 0.
There.
I need to bring
him to 0 health.
Okay. Cool. All right then.
There's no telling if his his freaking Ona hole with legs is gonna come looking for him. So we should probably be quick.
How far away am I from him?
You were 40 feet. Call it 45. You were with the others around the same place.
All right.
With Tegan.
Not 2 arrows.
Roll to hit.
Advantage on each.
Advantage on each.
As he's grappled, yeah.
Okay, nice and still.
Roll 4d20.
Yeah.
Rolled and I got 17 and 14.
17 and 14 both hit.
Nice.
All right, so that you said since it's a long blow. Long blow. All right, it's a long blow. It's 2d8, right?
Yeah.
plus Colossus there, so that's 2d6.
Nice.
I really want to use one.
You know, there's a lot of ways things could have gone wrong from we boarded the ship, and honestly,
been competent work, guys.
this was really good.
I'm absolutely surprised it didn't go tits up.
16.
16.
Total damage.
Damn. You
Is
see
that with
him
Colossal
scream in this silence.
I
He
shoot
looks.
him in the knees,
Go ahead.
by the way, if I have the option. I shoot him in the knees if I have the option to pick the arrows land.
All right. You shoot him, and he looks like a man used to having. He's used to dealing out damage, but not used to taking hits.
Getting damage, so he's
Yeah.
not taking it well.
So you
Yeah.
see him basically scream in this silent space.
I love how we're essentially tortured. This is like a psychological anime. Like
Y'all
scene
ganged
right
up
now.
on this man and very
Listen.
confidently started on him.
Listen,
Gentlemen,
listen. It was either us or him. Okay.
How the rest of the song go again? Goddamn.
Strumming
What?
my pain
Killing
with
my
his
lies with
fingers,
this word.
killing me softly with his song.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I hear "Killing Me Softly," I think about killing stalking. And ooh, no.
Killing me softly.
Alright,
With no sound.
y'all can talk among yourself a bit.
I'm scared.
Yada 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 yada.
So we'll just go knock him out instead of killing him.
Yeah, I really want him to get killed by the things that they captured in Zimbabwe.
Oh,
Make it look like a little accident.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
if Floria doesn't come down here, can Sage disguise himself as Alexander GoldPetal? I'm gonna fuck with her real quick.
Good.
phrasing.
Either way, I mean, like, you know.
Phrasing.
I don't think my disguise.
We're not doing that anymore.
Okay.
Arryn. Phrasing is dead. In show jokes.
Alright. You see at the top of the stairs, Tegan,
Oh no.
you see Flory appear. Says, Alexander, no! Guards! And then she runs down and she
I'm
says,
sorry, doesn't she have to roll initiative? I feel like she's taking a turn.
She did. Remember, he did the extra roll.
I spent a whole turn for her to just be walking towards wherever GoldPetal
This is literally what I said. His freaking Ona hole with legs is probably looking for him. But you know, never mind that I was right.
Y'all did a lot of damage in the time that you got.
But here's the problem: that she's a cleric. She will revive him.
Time to kill him.
We gotta. If there's anyone we need to kill, we need to kill.
Well, I mean, Arryn and I already have the younger GoldPetal, so I guess
Here's
you
the
guys
thing:
can
I have
focus
no
on-
idea what prepared spells she has, but the problem is, clerics are able to. If somebody has just recently died and she can get to him, she can literally recover him regardless. Stuff like spare the dying and such.
That's not too important. We just have to kill her then, right? Kill her
Also,
then.
Yeah,
Also,
and we have to
you-
keep her away from his body if we kill this dude. Absolutely do not let her get
we
close to
can
him.
throw his body into the anti-magic field.
Yeah, we could do that. In fact, let's do that.
Yeah.
Can-
It wouldn't be very smart of her to run past all of us either because of attacks of opportunity. So
Tegan, she looks at you and says, I should have suspected.
bitch.
You're one to talk. You are one to talk. You really decided, let me just abandon, put the whole freaking hospital in danger, steal everything, and become some person's freaking girl toy?
Tegan,
What?
girl toy is offensive.
You're offensive.
simply
Look
don't
at you.
know what Alexander and I have. And Tegan,
you are offensive.
Tegan, I'm going to say something, and I think it's time I get it off my chest, and it may hurt, but I think it needs to be said. Tegan, I never liked your pixie cut.
I'm a river
like gasp.
Breathe it.
Gasp, but he's in the silent field, but you can see.
I just glare at her.
We can use him as leverage.
Me a river, bitch.
We can use him as leverage and convince her not to call the guards.
Tegan, roll dexterity for me.
Well, I mean, Sage wouldn't have heard that, so I guess he couldn't gasp. But oh well.
Sage and I are looking at each other like we have no idea what's going on, right?
Yeah,
dexterity.
I mean, Sage can sense something.
Dexterity. No dexterity.
Yeah, no dexterity.
It's probably a spell. I know it is. She's a freaking cleric.
Oh, she's a cantrip on you? Pop it. Burn you?
Probably.
You see her cast Sacred Flame.
I figured.
Oh, okay.
I figured that's
fair
what that was.
How Sacred Flame going? What's your damage, guys?
Let me check real quick. Sacred Flame. I figured that's what she was gonna do, honestly.
D8. Okay. So you're about to take 2d8 of damage.
I'll be fine.
Get ready to roll concentration.
Oh.
So that's 11 damage.
That's fine. 11. I've had worse, way worse. So you're gonna see me like, ow, but then I just kind of.
So you're going to have to roll a concentration check.
Yeah, I figured. Concentration is.
So roll a D20.
D20. Let me see if I have.
Combat has started. Time for bad rolls, people.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did Tegan use her inspiration already?
No, I actually haven't. Can I use my inspiration?
Oh, I have mine too.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
You really need it now, though. You really need to use it.
She's already called the guards, so it really doesn't make a difference.
Not 20, not 20.
Yeah, screw it. I'll hold my inspiration for something else.
You already called the guards, you said?
So 11 damage, right? What was my HP? What's my max
But
HP?
roll concentration.
I did. I rolled a 7, so.
Balance is broken.
It's fine. Nigga's almost dead anyway. And the
fine.
guards have already been called, so I don't really see it.
What I was going to do was, since I'm still Aloysius GoldPetal, and she only said guards and nothing else, I would try to convince the guards that she's attacking.
But the problem is, how are you going to justify the whole Aurrin grappling, bleeding?
She's a traitor. She's a traitor. She was here to.
What's your constitution?
No. Simple.
Constitution.
The son the son is trying to shaft the father, and the son released the animals. So now the whore and the son must die, or just the whore anyways. Just kill her, and then we jail the kid.
I'm forgetting what Constitution is. I'm stupid. Please remind me.
Your Constitution is +2. Okay. So the.
What?
Oh no, I only have +2 to the saving throw anyway. All right, so with a 9, you will lose concentration on the silence. The silence drop, and you just hear yelling, "Ah!" from GoldPetal, and she's like, "Oh my darling, I'll make it better," as she casts Healing Word on him.
I figured. Wait, how is she casting 2 spells?
One was that kind
of just so unfair when the enemy gets the heal.
Oh, that's a 1. She used him for 1 plus.
That's a lot. That Sage looks at me and is just like, that's a lot of healing.
Yes, it is. I literally said this. We're dealing with another life cleric.
I know.
And the moment she steps in, it's going to be a problem. So
like, not going to out heal my damage.
Nah, it's not that drastic. She heals him. He looks a little better, but not like.
Take him down as quickly as possible. If you can burn her spell slots quickly, do it.
No,
Gloria,
Let me ask you
Tegan?
something. Does fear of dying work on someone who's been cleaved in half?
No, I don't think so. Your body has to be intact, I assume.
Will it cost me an entire action to try and convince the guards that she's a traitor?
Probably.
Oh wait, that's right. Silence is gone. Aloysius can. Then again, I am the older GoldPetal. If I'm very convincing, I could probably convince the guards that they're both
that 20-year-old.
I was wrapped up. I hope you know I was wrapped up.